So we have a pretty deep kind of a scaling plan. It's actually mapped out at Axelar community forums. But essentially two things. Axelar has a model now where you can set up additional validator sets to support other chains. So as an example, even if like your chain is so maybe it's very computationally expensive, right? Then maybe you can spin up its own validator set of 50 nodes to just manage that. Or you can have validator clusters that are doing repetitive functions for a lot of chains, for instance, for L2s, right? For all the L2s, like in the Optimism world, they're all the same. It's all the same code base. So maybe you have its own validator set to manage all the L2s collectively. And yeah, so we have actually a very efficient model to scale the validators horizontally. And the tokenomics scale quite well for that to reward them. Pretty favorable. That's one. And then two, we do have certain chains that are starting to get more like client support, right? So as an example, there are like zero knowledge chains, right? And zero knowledge by itself has essentially like a baked in like client, right? That is a zero knowledge proof that's posted typically to Ethereum settlement, but you can take that and post it on Axelar itself to understand that zero knowledge chain and be able to read and write messages from it, right? So we're starting to see that again, like back to my scalability constraint, those are challenging engineering typically stacks to work with. And they only scale in this hub and spoke model like Axelar, but we're starting to see some of them and some of the integrations that leverage that doesn't require external validation, right? For that chain, it just parses this proofs like from zero knowledge protocols directly.